So continue with this three domain system. So initially, before 1970s, it's just two domains only, but now we differentiate them into these three domains. So these three domains, they are archaea, bacterial, and eukarya. Okay? We have these three domains. Previously, have two only. Okay. So previously, we have the prokaryote and eukaryota, but prokaryotes now divided into two groups. I will tell you guys the reasons. Okay. So previously the prokaryotes divided into eubacteria, and currently we place them under the domains called bacteria, and archaea bacteria now is placed under archaea. So if you look at the phylogenetic tree based on the ribosomal RNA, you realize that we have three groups here: bacteria, one group, okay, or one domain; archaea, another domain, red color; and eukarya. So everything of here will point to one. Can you see that? Point to one last dot here, which is we call it as the LUCA, last universal common ancestor. So all these biologists would like to know who is this LUCA. Basically, it's the first cells that's developed in on our Earth, okay, and then start to have the speciation and continue. So if you look at this, each point or each connection represent a common ancestor. So you realize that archaea and bacteria share more ancestor. Can you see that? And share with the eukarya as well somewhere here. So means that archaea will be closely related to eukarya rather than the bacteria. So that's why that last time bacteria and archaea, they are together, but now we split them into two domains. Can you see that? Two domains. One is the bacterial, another one is archaea, because the analysis showed that archaea are closely related to eukarya rather than the bacteria. Okay. So the phylogenetic reference refer to the evolution relationship between the organism. So how we actually analyze them? We analyze them based on the sequence of the nucleotides in the cell's ribosomal RNA. So based on this reason, then we reclassify the bacterial and archaea into two different domains. Okay. So there are various hypotheses to as the origin of prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cells. So because all cells are similar in the nature, so now we're pointing towards what we call the LUCA here, last universal common ancestor. That this LUCA eventually evolved into the three different cell types, which represents a domain. So it means that it starts here, LUCA, and then maybe it's from this point, speciation takes place. And then at this point, speciation takes place. So that's why it developed into these three distinctive groups here. Okay, we're going to study all of them. So under these three domains, then we have the sixth kingdom, which is not really true because nowadays kingdom for bacterial, domain bacteria have many kingdoms under bacterial. But for us, we still name it as a bacterial. Archaea, kingdom archaea. Eukarya subdivided into the four kingdoms. Eukarya, we have Protoctista, previously called Protista, which is no longer use the word Protista. If you look at old reference books or old textbook, they use the Protista, which is not correct. Now we have to name it as Protoctista under our syllabus. Remember, fungi, plantae, and animalia. Okay, so now the organism into this group, we call them as the Protoctis. Can write down. Organism member, we call Protoctis. So for example, plantae, we call them as plant. Animalia, animal. Okay, fungus, fungi means fungus. Okay, the organism belongs to this group. Are you clear? Okay, also be careful when you write. Okay, so the name of the kingdom must be correct every time. So be careful, particularly for Protoctista. Okay, so I will explain more these four kingdom under eukarya later. Okay,